Hello everyone, Playtime returns with another Super 7 Silverhawks Ultimate Store review, and today I got Darkbird for you. I got this from Bigbadtoystore. Supposedly it's an exclusive from them, but then again they said that about the black and red Mumra, so who knows. But for right now it's at Bigbadtoystore if you're looking for it and want it. So let's go ahead and check it out real quick. He did come with this plastic bag over it. I just got it out to save some time, but I want to check it out, see what's going on. There his mug shot right there. He's an ugly mug. And there's a helmet, and there's his open hands. So he gets 3 sets plus the one he has on him, so total of 4, and handcuffs, and then his open wingspan and 2 laser blasts down there. So let's see what it says about him. There he is. Nice little profile. Darkbird Limbo Mob Henchman. It says Darkbird is an evil clone of the heroic Quicksilver made by hardware and programmed to obey Monstar's orders. Monstar's dastardly plan was to send Darkbird in to capture Lord Cash from the bank planet Dollar, leaving all of the bank's money open for Monstar's Limbo Mob Henchmen to steal. However, these plans go haywire when the Silverhawks intervene and Darkbird encounters a real Quicksilver. Anyway, so basically he's he's the faker, if you will, to He-Man, as if it was in the Filmation, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, or Superman. He's the Bizarro to Superman, the Antichrist to Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's him, and he looks pretty cool though. I think he won't be a big seller unless you're like a hardcore Silverhawks fans like me. Well, I guess I'm not hardcore because I'm not collecting Reaction either, or those those Metalvac Silverhawks. But I'm for the cartoon, anyways. Yeah, so he's still available at Bigbadtoystore. I thought he would be a good sellout. But a lot of people are, I guess, upset because the only thing really new is the head sculpt. But I was looking at my Quicksilver and he does look a little different, but I'll get to that in a second. But there he is. Let's get him out. I didn't open him yet. I want to do it. This raw unboxing. And I call it a raw unboxing because I'm giving you this review unedited. I don't edit it. Unless something really went bad, like my Deluxe Lionel review. But yeah, so I just try to give it to you uncut, so you can see what's going on. So you can have that feel when you open up your action figures and stuff like that. But there you go, you can see it way better without all that gloss and shimmer and shine. He looks good. My head sculpt looks good. Somebody posted theirs yesterday on a little quick short on Instagram or YouTube. Oh, YouTube, I believe. And I saw that the eye wasn't really painted on properly, but mine looks pretty clean, I gotta admit. It looks nice. It looks pretty cool. So let's get them out. So, I mean, there you can see he has open palmed hands, his karate chop hands. Watch out. And his weapon holding hands, and his handcuffs, his visor, and then him. And like I said, those 2 laser blasts in the back. So let's get them out. Shut it, stop talking, huh? So you know what? Let me take off the bottom one too. Beep, 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 beep. So I actually watched this episode yesterday, and I was like, why do they always like cut these guys from the episode? I mean, the episode is called Darkbird. I thought I would just mainly see this dude, and you got Monstar and mainly Monstar and hardware in that episode. I say he has like 5 minutes out of that whole episode if you put it together. If you were to put all the scenes together, if 5 minutes. They just show him when they roll him out, say, oh yeah, that's Darkbird, and we made him out of our trash or whatever it was. And yeah, so I was like, what the heck? And he's just there, you know, holding the dude hostage. And they'll cut to him. They'll cut to the dude, and then they'll go back to somebody else, and you know they're trying to figure out how to get into the bank. But it was just like a really random episode, and I think that's the only episode that Darkbird appears. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, because it doesn't even have like a good ending with when it comes to them. You know, when it comes to him being captured. I mean, they throw a few shots at each other, him and Quicksilver, and then he cuffs him with one hand, and then that's all you see of him. I'm like, what the heck? Like, they don't show him take him to the penal planet or whatever, wherever they take him to be arrested. It was just weird. And I wish they would have did like another episode to finish, like, you know, have him break out or try to get back out or get back. You know what I mean? Move this down, guys. Let's see what's up. You know, the last time I didn't show off Buzz Off, but there he is. Buzz Off? Buzz Off. Speaking of Master Universe. I'm afraid he's going to pop right off. They always pop and fly out. I have to go chase him down. See? Spoke too soon. That was his fist. Do it like this, huh? Stupid me. Stupid me. Dude, he's like really packaged in good. Hope they don't scratch up the paint. It's weird because I feel like I'm the only one at the moment who's done an actual like review on the Copper Kid. I think somebody else posted. Somebody in the backseat posted. He did his review in the backseat, which is different, but hey, to each his own. But he did one at least, so that was cool. And there he is, Darkbird. A lot of people are upset because they're like, dude, why couldn't they just put that head with the Quicksilver and we would have had, you know, people would have bought multiples for that. And I think they're right. But, you know, that didn't happen. So here we are. And I'm cool with that because he's another Quicksilver figure. And, you know, he's in the show. So kudos. I mean, he was only in one episode as far as I know of. But, yeah, so there's his weapon holding hands. Again, let me show this. His karate chop hand. His open hand when he's like flying. Again, when he spreads his wings real quick. And there's the other side. I mean, pretty cool. Here's a little handcuff, which is weird that this is the only thing they slapped on him and that was it. So weird that episode. I'm still tripping on it. Just thinking about it right now. And let me see. And there's his helmet. The other weapon holding hand is on the floor, which I'll get in a bit. So I know what you're thinking. That's cool and all playtime, but do you have Quicksilver to compare him to? Of course I do. So let's compare. Bam! So there is a slight difference, which I'm fine with because I think if I would have got the same shimmer on this guy as this guy, I think I'd be a little bit more upset. But, you know, if you want, you could also switch that to that. But the pink on him is different from his skin tone. His skin tone is light pink, whereas his is lighter than him, which I'm fine with. I want differences in my figures. So, you know, in the storyline, he's mainly like this, and only when he's fighting that he throws a few shots at Quicksilver in the end. So you get that little battle, which is cool. I mean, that I wish they would have had more of that in there. But there it is. I mean, he looks pretty cool. So, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? So what do I want to say? There's his back. I don't know what else they could have gave him. He wasn't, he didn't have his own bird in there. Maybe if they would have gave like a different Tallyhawk, like maybe a shimmery Tallyhawk, or I think that would have been cool. But nonetheless, like I say, it wouldn't have made sense. And whatever, I'm fine with that. So let's see how his wings go. And as you can tell, it's the same mold. His arms don't feel as snug as the Copper Kid's was. And yeah, so when you get these, let me see. Whoa. Let's check out. See, I got 2 of them. And again, his wings, he's a little more, he has a better shimmer than Darkbird does. He's really matted. This one's matted. If you thought this was matted, forget it. Yeah. You're not gonna get that. You're getting at least a different matted gray tone on it. It's really hard to explain, but maybe it may look similar on camera, but in person, you can tell big time. So now these come like this. So this is his left arm. So you just want to turn it around. So when you snap it on, it goes on good. Like that. Because usually when they're flying, they're like shooting like this. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? So I like this hand on him. And that's pretty tight. That paint on there is thick, so it was a little hard to put the arm on. But not difficult. That makes sense. Again, do the same thing. Twist the shoulder forward so that you could have them blasting. Silverhawks! He has a stupid voice. It sounds like he's robotic. Yeah, man, I hope we get hardware next, or Yes Man, or both with flashback. And yeah, I mean those are my want list for sure. Next, it's gonna be a big disappointment if we don't get Yes Man or hardware. And I expect flashback, and maybe I don't know if they'll do another Silverhawk flashback, and Moonstriker would be cool, or or Condor, but for sure flashback. Or it would be cool if they do Seymour. I want to see Zeke as well. Or if they do those, that would be cool, like a Comic-Con special. But I don't know. Who do you guys want to see next? I would like to see those 4 first. And ooh, he looks cool. Sorry, guys. Let me back this up just a little bit. There you go. Let's put the red blast on here because these are his for sure. I like that they at least changed the color blast on it. I think this was a good exclusive. Like you're either gonna buy it or you're gonna leave it behind. And Bigbadtoystore, they're a pretty cool toy company. I've never had a problem with them. It's cool that they would do that together with Super 7. And there's not a big moneymaker, and it's something simple that could be done without having to do too much of anything. But that's the way he looks. He looks cool, and I really dig it. I'm glad we got another Limbo Mob character. These always freak me out because they're so thin, the pigs. Try not to leave those on. I hit it and it came off. Yeah, this is the same sculpt as Quicksilver's. They didn't change anything. That's why they're just as, I don't want to say loose. They just come off easily. They're not as tight, like I said, as the Copper Kids. But he's cool, and I like it, and I dig it, and I'm so happy to have him. But, you know, I got this figure for this head. Not for the helmeted head. To display him like this, because this is what he's going to be like. Silverhawks! That's the good voice. Let's see if his handcuffs fit him. Yeah, so it's so random. He just throws a handcuff on him, and that was it. And that's the last we saw of him in there. And I'm like, okay. Like, you're arrested. Quick. Darkbird. And he just throws that on them, and that's the last we see of him. But I'm digging them. I'm digging the Silverhawks toy line, the cartoon colors. That's what it's all about for me. What say you? Yeah, a lot of people are already bounced out. Like, I think they already, I want to say, quit collecting this toy line. But what say you? I mean, you down for it or what? Yeah or nay? You want to see him with Quicksilver? There he is. Bam. Head out. How you like me now? Dude, I love the head sculpt. The head sculpt is like, man, spot on. Nothing crazy. No funky eyes. Paint looks pretty clean, detailed. I mean, he looks good. Stelyhawk. Yeah, he looks super duper good. Like I said, like Woody says, if you don't have one, get one. That's funny. Anyways. But yeah, guys, he looks neat. And there's the back. Got to show him like that. He looks good. I appreciate it. I'm glad this is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Like I said, I thought he was going to be an instant sellout. And he's still available. So again, you know, I don't know if people want to see him in Metalvac. I personally don't. Like I said, I'm not collecting the Metalvac ones. I do, like I said, want that Monstar because he's like a darker red. Like, you know, that's the way he looks sometimes in that TV show, or Bluegrass, just for the nostalgia feel of that having that color, Bluegrass, because I had that as a kid. But yeah, man, he looks good, and I'm really happy. Now we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's a 5th installment, because I don't, you know, the other Monstar is one in the same, the Limbo Monstar. And so yeah, we have five foes for the Silverhawks to fight, and you know, we have 5 of them, so the score is even at the moment. What did I want to show you guys? I want to show you this. Check out what I did. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was telling you guys that when Super 7 had this made, the material was supposed to be flipped inside out. This is the color, and I flipped it inside out because this is the color to me that he wears in the cartoon. So I thought that looks cool. It's not too shabby. I mean, you know, you get him posing a certain way, it looks good. And the fact that his clothes are all tore up anyway in the TV show, who cares? But yeah, and here's Copper Kid. I really digging this Copper Kid. If you guys didn't get him, I would suggest that you pick him up. He looks really good. Just really clean. I mean, I hope this is what we see more of, like, in the next wave of Silverhawks. Again, I hope they don't drop the ball and give us people like we barely know. I mean, Time Stopper would technically be good as well, for instead of you know, I know they don't want to give us all the main characters at once. I hope they don't hold out on us. But yeah, I would like to see Yes Man and Hardware next in Flashback, and then anybody else would be cool. Whether it be Seymour or Silverhawk or Zeke, anything like that would be cool, I think. But alright guys, again, there you go. If you like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'm also on Instagram. If you want to check me out at Playtime Returns, you'll see it. It says Faith, Family, Fun, and Figures. Jesus is Lord all day, every day. So check it out. You guys might like what you see. Again, be blessed. I'm out. I'm ready, Monster, for the world to recognize my face.
Shut up, Darkbird. There's nothing to brag about.